Hello. I'm posting right now about more about Uranus and Taurus. I talked about it in the video that I just posted for the full moon recently. But Uranus and Taurus is going to be with us for a while, for about 7 years. And it moved, Uranus, the planet Uranus represents upheaval, change, what's new, what's electric, what's young, what's exciting. It's the march to the beat of your own drummer planet, and it's the one that pulls the rug out from under your feet. It's not reliably always for the clearest reason of all. Like Saturn, if you're dealing with the Saturn aspect and the rug gets pulled out from under your feet, the rug needs to get pulled out from under your feet. But Uranus is more about freeing up your own energy, your own youthful spirit. It's really about the call of spirit, which is not always so easy in the body. But it is about finding freedom and finding like something authentic and true within yourself and being forced to do so. Not always in a fun way, but interestingly, Taurus, the planet Taurus, is about stability. It's about building things up slowly. It's about like enjoying the sensual pleasures of life and kind of like a good, quiet life well lived. That's Taurus. So you can see that these two energies are they're not really like inherently compatible. So what does that mean? What does it mean? Like for some people, these aspects are going to, this planetary movement is going to make a positive aspect. Generally speaking, if you are a Virgo or a Capricorn, there's the possibility for a positive aspect being made in your life. But there are some other people where this is just going to be really, truly upsetting the apple cart. It doesn't go 100% by sign because your astrological chart is much more complicated than that. There's where the moon is, there's your rising sign, there's the whole structure of planets. But, if you're just going to do on the basic, if the Uranus and Taurus is going to hit hard, people who have strong Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, obviously, or what did I forget? Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. The 4 fixed signs. But there's other people too, it's not so straightforward as that. So this is what it calls upon all of us to think about. It calls upon you to think about what is the true source of stability in your life? What, if you shake it all up and shake it all down, what is really the source of stability in your life? Now we know theoretically that source of stability should be your own internal self. It should be, and it shouldn't even be your personality. It shouldn't even be like me, the person who operates in the world. It should be pure awareness. But most of us don't operate on that at all, and on that plane. And most of us really rely on certain aspects of our life. So then the question becomes, if you connect to the deepest that you can connect to about what your source of stability is, what happens to those structures that you have built in your life to create some kind of sense of stability? Do they stay in place? Do they fall apart? Do they crumble? Do they crumble and then reassemble? Your life, what creates stability in your life? How do you create stability in your life? What does it mean to be stable and comfortable? Is it possible to ever be truly stable and comfortable? And then questions of, enjoying the earthly life. What does that mean too? What does it mean to have a life where you feel that you are grounded and fulfilled and able to enjoy, the simple sensual pleasures of life? Does that require shaking things up a bit? How do you have that sense of stability and the sense of freedom at the same time? And what is your true sense of stability? And what does freedom mean to you? And how do you have the two things together at the same time? That is what this planetary configuration forces some of us and asks all of us to think about. How do you create that in your life?